Welcome back to round number 2 with Green Black Rock. Well, this hand's pretty terrible. I need a third land for this to do anything, but I have double Thoughtseize. This hand is terrible if I'm up against something like Burn. I'm on the play. The last time I kept the 2-land hand in round 1, we never saw the third land. And it was the exact same thing, except that one was a fetch land, so I had 2 colors. I think I'm going to keep this, and I'll bottom a trophy. Blue-white control. Okay, so if we draw well, this hand... Oh, Esper control. If we draw well, this hand might get there. Let's play this out a bit. So next turn I'm going to cast Thoughtseize again, so I don't have to worry about taking the negate. Teferi's their win condition, so I can just straight up just take a Teferi right now. And yeah, that's what I'll do. Unless I draw exactly Dark Confidant, I'm not going to get punished for not taking the negate. Okay. So they drew a Fatal Push, which doesn't do much against me at the moment. I think the stronger cards in their hand are the Esper Charm and the Cryptic. Negate stops my trophy, which is a little rude. I think Esper Charm is just at a power level that I just can't handle. Turn 3 Esper Charm, making me discard 2 cards, I think could just be backbreaking here. So they have the Fatal Push. It stinks. I drew the exact card that made Fatal Push good against me here. Okay. So good thing I took the Esper Charm. That would have been able to either draw them into Cryptic Command mana, or been able to get them pretty far ahead there. Opponent's got 5 cards in hand. They have Snap. Nope, another Esper Charm. 7 cards in hand for the opponent. They do not have triple blue though, so Cryptic is not yet online. Okay, my options here are I can crack the clue, see what I draw. I can Field of Ruin their Colonnade. I can activate Kissing Quagmire. They have 6 cards in hand. I assume they have something. I can play Tireless Tracker and hold up Fatal Push, which doesn't do much. I think the lines I like the best are Cracking the Clue or Field of Ruining the Colonnade. Excuse me. Okay. So opponent's going to be Field of Ruining right now to make sure they get that double blue up, triple blue up. Sure. No. That's interesting. So they're not trying to get Cryptic online, they're just trying to kill my tracker. Okay. Okay, so I want to let them brainstorm, and then I gotta figure it out what I'm doing next. They've already played their land for turn, so they cannot hold the gate up this turn. I can trophy now, or I can trophy next turn. What am I hoping to do? I want to play tracker and a land. So if I crack the clue now, if I hit, I have 2 chances of hitting a land, which will let me go tracker, land, trophy, or I can trophy now and then just have 1 chance at hitting the land. If I miss that land off of this clue, then I will get really punished for not cracking the trophy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've seen 5 lands. I have 19 more. I think missing that land would be too big of a detriment for me in this particular spot. The opponent is holding up negate, which really hurts. Sure. Good news is these fatal pushes aren't useless because my opponent does have the colonnade online. Okay. Cryptic and negate are both up. Unfortunately, I think oops. I guess I don't have to play Liliana here. Like, what if I don't? Just gonna get Cryptic. Maybe I want to crack a clue. Just try to get a couple more resources before I do my turn. Okay. The reason I didn't tap the Field of Ruin there was I was hoping to draw an untapped land, and I could play that instead of the Treetop Village. Why didn't they double Mind Rot me and just win the game? Okay. Yep. Okay. Sure. Opponent should definitely be swinging with Colonnade at this point. Okay. Mm-hmm. If they'd mind rotted me, this game would have been over by now. It's gonna get negated. It's fine. I have 3 cards in hand. I'm just gonna push them. Push now. I've been holding up that trophy, so maybe that would be hitting a Jace or something, but one's got 25 cards left in their deck. So Inquisition ate the negate, which means that trophy might be a little bit safer in killing a Jace. Okay, sure. Okay, they have another threat. I have another answer. I'm doing this now before the trigger, even though it's better to do it after, to keep them from getting a cryptic in hand. Or to do that if they have the cryptic in hand. Okay, more answers. Okay, doing this before combat, now they can't attack with one. Hold that in my hand in case I draw a tracker. I will be at 4 life. I really can't see an out here. I already have 3 pushes gone. Yeah. This game is over. Well, that actually can gain me a little bit of life. Not 5 life, though. Alright, Fulminator Mage is a rock star here. So is more Planeswalkers, so is Gaunty. Extra Thoughtseize is nice. What is bad? I know they just did some work there, but I don't think Fatal Push is particularly powerful here. Scavenging Ooze, I think, is a bit underrepresented. This isn't really good enough. Kalitas is even worse. Yeah, I think I like that. This hand doesn't really do anything. It grinds really well with them. That's not really what I want. I really want to threaten my hand. I feel like this hand might be a trap. Like 100% trap. Just so efficient. It's got a lot of stuff I want here. I earn 15 creatures. I don't have a single one in my hand. I have to draw into my creatures here. I'm not going to keep, but I'm not super happy about it. Perfect. I'll get pathed, and then I'll go up to 4 mana and hopefully draw into a Gonti. That'd be pretty sweet. Yep. Not worried about anything they have at 3 mana, so I'm actually going to try to get a cheeky little punch in with the Fulminator before I blow up something. Let's see, opt here. Yep. I think Fulminator is more valuable in play for me at the moment. What I should have done there is right after damage, or right before end of combat, had to stop, blown up a land, and then they wouldn't have been able to have 4 mana to Cryptic here. I think I just pass. I think I'm actually in decent shape and I can Field of Ruin them. Sure. 6 cards in hand, about to be 7, so I'm not really worried about them missing land drops at this point. If they tap out for Cryptic, I get to drop a Liliana on them. Tap draw, fine with that. Okay. That's one way to deal with Liliana. So I'll drop one of these Goyfs and a hold up trophy. Dropping both just makes it a little dangerous under a board wipe. They've not put a land for turn, so double path or path push is still an option here. Yep. Okay. Spell Bomb is a card I'm not sure I really want. I just don't know if there's anything better. Maybe Brutality is an 8th discard. I don't think I want that. I think I'll just take an extra Scoos here. So there's somewhat threat, and they kind of do the same thing anyway. I love this hand very much, which means we're not going to win with it, right? Okay, Engineered Explosives is too powerful for me to ignore. The other option was Logic Knot. Opponent's hand is very good. So I will try to play a Tarmogoyf here instead of the Dark Confidant, because I value Dark Confidant more, so that they can Logic Knot the Dark Confidant, and then next turn I can drop a Last Hope or a Bob. Sorry, so they can Logic Knot the Tarmogoyf, not the Dark Confidant. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Ooh. So I drop Bob, they drop Jace, they can unsummon Bob and then buy themselves some time to deal with him. Or I can just drop a Fulminator here and knock them off of Jace for a turn. And then next turn I can do Tracker Clue. I don't mind that line. Actually, I like it a lot. Yep. Negate can't stop this. I could always just go, depending upon what my opponent's hand is looking like. They topped their opt. Interesting. I actually think what I want to do here is not play Tracker, is instead Thoughtseize, and then Thoughtseize Bob. Yeah. How can I win this game? If I drop a Bob here, they're just going to path it. I think I have to let that happen. I think I need to take a Jace or a Teferi. And the way this is turning out, I think it has to be Jace. opening them up to path this threat, so that Dark Confidant, my preferred threat, can survive here. Oh, I should get in a swamp. Crap. What can I do here? Yeah, I really wish I grabbed a swamp there. Okay. Now I have some must-answer threats that Teferi has to deal with. Even if they top deck their 5th land, they still have to deal with that right away. Yeah, I think I'm in an okay spot. That certainly helped. So I'll lead off with Thoughtseize. I don't have Cryptic Man up, so I don't have to worry about a tap counter. Okay. Well, that was redundant. Okay, so they have Teferi next turn. I actually feel like I'm in an okay spot, even though my opponent's about to drop a Teferi on me. Because I have 2 very distinct threats at the moment. Yep. And they're drawn off the top of their deck, which is where I want them to be. The problem is the top of the deck is very strong. They have cards like Cryptic Command and things like that. I don't think buying back a Fulminator is actually going to do anything here. Because I don't have Cryptic Man up, I'm not really respecting their hand at the moment. Okay. Snap Path. It's a very good top deck from the opponent. Yep. Still think I'm in a fine spot. They have Teferi, I have 2 Lilianas and a Dark Confidant. Cryptic Command could be pretty devastating against me. That's one of their top decks. Otherwise, other than that, I think I'm in... Okay, they drew a land. Probably should have held on to the Blooming Marsh in case they had Cryptic, then I would have discarded it. Alright, how do I lose this game? I lose to Cryptic. I lose to maybe even a Snapcaster Mage, so I could I lose to a board wipe, potentially. I think I want Scavenging Ooze here to stop the top deck. To stop the top deck Snapcaster Mages. Yep, Fielder on my Fielder run, that's fine. I don't mind that. It's a good line for my opponent. That way I can't use that to kill their Celestial Colonnades, but I'm not afraid of Colonnades at the moment. I have the Fulminator Mage in play. Pushing Skoos. Okay. I will hit Path is a big one. I don't actually think they have any recursions, so let's hit Esper Charm and Logic Knot. Okay, so they have a Celestial Colonnade as a blocker here. This way he can't -3, so my Lily ult can be how it kills him. And as long as I don't top deck too poorly, I think this is a fine way to go. Okay, just make sure I don't die to Bob. If I have to, I can Lily him, either Lily. Okay. Okay. Supreme Verdict and Esper Charm were very good draws right there from our opponent. They still have 2 cards in hand, and okay. Well, that is one of the ways we are going to lose this game. The real question here is, do I grab a threat? I think I want to be a little greedy here and just wait one more turn with her to try to keep her alive. They have no Colonnade in play, so unless they have exactly another, like a Snapcaster or another Purge, Lily should be fine here. Okay. Because I drew a land, I'll grab a tracker. Yep, snap Purge, get rid of Lily, and I think they have sealed up this game. I had my opportunity to close it out, but fortunately it's not going to happen here. Lily Plus doesn't do anything because they happen to also draw the Colonnade. Like I said, our opponent's deck is running really hot right now. They're getting all the answers they need. We're at 4 life, so they can... they should have just attacked me. Then I'd be dead right here. Instead, I might get one more untapped step. All 4 of my Fulminator Mages are in the bin. Okay. Why didn't they attack? Okay. Still should have attacked. Okay. Yep, this game is officially over. The only way I could win this game is if my opponent goes AFK. Again, I should be dead right now. Opponent did not attack with Colonnade, and I don't know why, especially if they had Fatal Push Protection and Negate. Let me know in the comments what you think of the way I piloted this, if there's anything I could have done any differently. But yeah, this is over. Long, grindy game. Certainly shows the power that Green-Black Rock has, especially with Fulminator Mage, to stay in this game. Unfortunately, I can't beat when the top two cards are exactly Supreme Verdict and Esper Charm. It's really rough to deal with that. And then, of course, actually the real killer was that Celestial Purge. That Celestial Purge took care of both Lilianas, but most importantly, took care of Liliana that was about to ultimate and blow up most of their board. So, I will see you in round 3.